All right, why don't we go with March 2026, the monthly overview. Wow, years flying by. I'll tell you what, I haven't done anything. I'm going to shuffle for the pre-shuffle right here. I don't know why. I got very excited to do this reading. You know, I like March. It is a month of consequences. And I talked about that in my monthly write-up. Randomly at the bottom before I start shuffling is 5 wands. I'm pulling this reading specifically on somebody attached to you. I think there's some trouble brewing. Trouble in paradise to somebody attached to you possibly this month. Well, it is a month of consequences. I'll shuffle. Let's see where we go. We'll try and get the surface. Give me the surface energy, universe. March 2026. I mean, I can dig it. I wrote in my blog write-up for the month of March, so definitely read it. I wrote about... we've been in Jupiter's retrograde's bubble since November, and the craziest shit has been happening. You may have noticed it even out in the world or in your life. The craziest shit's been happening, and it just gets whitewashed over. There's no consequences for it. And that's fine. That's fine, but some of that stuff is pretty scary. That's happening. And now that in the month of March, Jupiter goes direct, we lose that bubble. Now, when scary shit happens, there's going to be a consequence attached to it. It's not going to get whitewashed over. All right, there you go. Right there. It's the Fool. Okay. I mean, we'll take a look at it together, but let me finish. I don't want people freaked out about the fact of, well, what if I did something wrong and what if I whatever. Again, it is what it is. If you have, you've already done it. Just let the energy come in and flow with where it takes you. You take your lumps and you learn from them and you move forward. There's nothing to worry about, right? I'm sure you personally haven't done anything horribly wrong. It's about putting yourself in different energy flows. What energy flow did you put yourself in during Jupiter's retrograde? Is it a bad one? Is it one that's headed for a fucking waterfall, a cliff, that kind of a thing? Or is it, are you just going along your path? Or are you trying something new? This energy does favor trying something new in March. But it's, as I said in my write-up, it's good to have an out clause. A little bit. So somebody attached to you, so keep that in mind. It's not always possible, but if you can, be sure whatever you're doing, any kind of deal you're coming to with somebody or whatever, has take-backs. Okay? Write it into the contract. We get take-backs. That kind of a thing. Play it safe. As safe as you can, anyway. The Fool. Crossed by the Page of Wands. It's our surface energy. The 9 of Cups. Oh, and the Emperor. Yeah, I am pulling on somebody attached to you. There they are. The Emperor, the DM. Somebody here going for whatever feels good. Well, this kind of energy right here will land you in a clinic. Get the next morning, get the Charlie Sheen full package, full workup. Well, she looked great. Yeah, but, I mean, she looked great to like 5,000 other people too. I mean, this is somebody really who's just making themselves happy however they have to. And that's fine. They've suffered no consequences. They might even have been maniacal. This type of emperor can be very maniacal. They could just do shit. Just off the top of their head, whatever. Very sudden, just, I'm going to do that. Why? I don't know. Because I want to. Right? That kind of a thing. Again, there haven't been consequences. I don't see any consequences here yet. And there's the moon. There's your hidden energy. Here we go, guys. I haven't looked. I don't know what's here, Okay, come on. I'm going to predict a death card, maybe? A death card. So something devastating. Fast. Something comes out of the woodwork fast. There it is. There it is. Come on. Why am I your second favorite? I said death card, but it's the same color. Instead of a dead buzzard, it's a fucking tree getting zapped and set on fire. Right? Yeah. Somebody's catching shit. It's going to fall on their head. It always does when you behave this way. It can be as simple as ending up at a clinic the next day. Right? It burns when I pee. I know. You did it to yourself, motherfucker. Right? You go, I'm going to do what I want to do in the moment. Somebody, how does this relate to you? Well, somebody here acted very impulsively towards you, and it's about to fall on their head. I could put it that way. But in general, I think there's a lot of things falling on this person's head. Underneath that, by the way, the Tower applies to you. Your energy is attached to this too, I should tell you. but it's attached to it with the Lovers. So I think you're going to find out about all this. I think this person rolls your way a little bit, or you get the information. I don't know. The love geese are making their way to you for something. I don't know why. I don't know what. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. All right. I can't believe it. I was close. I can't predict a card, but I can predict what kind of card it is, right? You see me sometimes, I'll hit a card before I throw it. That usually means, oh, this ain't going to be good, right? That kind of a thing. Or it's going to be weird or something. All right, anyway. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why are we here? I'm pulling specifically on somebody attached to you. A soul connection attached to you, all right? We've done enough with the world point and the eclipses with societal energies. All right, that's it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I have made my prediction. I have told you what's going on out there, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Let's focus on the soulmate cycle here. Let's do it. I got cards flying out. They want me to stop. So there it is. Cards want me to stop, so I'm stopping. It's the King of Swords. That's why we're here. It's almost an energy of somebody's telling you the truth, but they don't like it. Or somebody figured out the truth and they think you caused it. It's like a blame shift. It's like they're reaping what they sow, but it's not their fault. So I'm drawn to the steely eyes of the great horned owl here coming at me with a sword, right? Somebody wants to tell you their truth, but I don't think you're buying it. All right? Their version of the story is different from your version of the story. Stick with yours. Don't switch it up. I'm telling you that right now. All right? And I think that might be part of the tower that falls on their head. Part of it. I think there's more going on in their life than just you. The Knight of Wands. And I bet the tower's there too. I was just talking about it there. Did we just randomly cut the cards? It's right there. Oh, man. I think I said the tower is attached to you. Right? And I just said that King of Swords is coming toward you. I think this person shows up rather quickly. And I said, as the tower is attached to you, I think you get a piece of information. I think you get what you want here. A soulmate's coming towards you. I do think there's a lot of communication in the energy. I believe the World Point extended reading ended with an 8 of Wands, didn't it? I mean, if I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of and when I threw that, I said, well, you get communication. You know, it's minor arcana. It's always up to somebody's free will. Well, let's pull a reading. Let's do it. All right, let's go. We're going to pull a pyramid. It's a monthly reading. Your zodiac fly-through is going to start on Sunday so that I've got time to do the Friday reading, the weekly reading, and Schrodinger's Catter Day, which I've grown to like. I love Schrodinger's Catter Day. That's like my new thing. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. I can't buy Flem the Parrot a cat, but I can do Schrodinger's Catter Day. He loves that. He loves it when the quarter hits the floor. He goes absolutely crazy. All right, here we go. Starts dancing around on the perch. Maybe he was a gambler in a past life. I don't know. All right, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in, here you found Steve Love Terry. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find, don't even pay attention to the 8 of Cups. If you want to know what I felt off this card, it's just that, right? No 8 of Cups there, it's just that. Whatever that tells you. It reminds me of a little bit of the album cover of the first Eagles album, which has Witchy Woman on, right? It has a song called Witchy Woman that's on there. There's a bit of that. There's a bit of that. Except there's an eagle at the top of that. But either way, and it's a little more blue. But either way, it's what it reminded me of. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Top of the pyramid is how they feel about you. Middle is what they think about you. That should be interesting. And the bottom is a potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything or whatever I think needs clarifying. And throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. I'm not doing any extendeds on the Zodiac fly-throughs. So this is it. March 2026. I believe this overview will pair nicely with the eclipse and World Point readings. And probably the Cancer reading from this past Sunday. Overall energy, 8 of Cups and an Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, the new happy new beginning, Somebody's big lie is they went off to find something better than you. That's what they told themselves. They went off to find something better than you. My guess is they couldn't. We didn't know it was. I'm taking chances here on the video. You know, I could have gotten egg in my face there. All right, I had egg for breakfast. I already ate it. I'm not getting any in my face. What did I say? I like to check myself right in front of you. I like to do that. That's fun. Oh, I could just feel that. I could just feel, I'm going to get something better than Steve's viewer. No, you're not. No, you're not. And this right here is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle, which I've been telling you since I got here, the Five of Cups. So by default, it then makes this an Eight of Cups reverse, which is that person turning their ass around and coming right back to you. Okay? Oh, 2 cards in 1 reading. My God, my party trick. God, I wish I could drink single malt here on these videos. You probably don't want me to. This is how I am, sober. Okay, let's go. How do they feel about you? Come on now. Sit still, will you? All right. I'm purposely putting it so that it's not on camera, the 8 cups, because that's all I see there. Oh, there's something better on the other side of that hill, better than Steve's viewer. There's nothing better than Steve's viewer, motherfucker. Okay? Let me put it that way. All right, here we go. How they feel about you. Oh, I wish I had a studio audience here. I tell you what. Okay. I should put a laugh track in on the fucking videos. That'd be fun. Oh, I better not say. I better edit that out. When my nephew hears that, he'll put a fucking laugh track on it. 10 of Cups. I won't. I'll forget to edit it. Someday there'll be a laugh track. Oh, it's everything I said. The Queen of Cups. How do they feel about you? The most love I could pull from the deck. Red, bookending. The most pain. That goes. I mean, it's a perfect thing. It's everything I already said. It's the overall energy of the reading. Something better. Somebody here is in fantasy land that you don't matter, that there was something better over that hill. There's something better on the other side. Why? If you find something great, you know, it is what it is. I remember, I read some interview somewhere a while back. I remember somebody asked Betty White why she never remarried. She says something to the effect of, I'm going to paraphrase, once you found the best, you know, nothing else will do, kind of a thing was her answer, right? That's about this. This person's learning that lesson. That's what's falling on their head. They already had Steve's viewer, right? There's nothing better on the other side of that hill. So they're coming back a little bit down, a little bit sad, a little bit in their head with 8 swords, a little bit confused with 7 cups, probably excuse machine. Right? Remember the 7 cups we talked about in a recent reading where the 6 of them are lies and 1 of them is the truth? Right? Again, all of that applies. All of my readings tie together. You can't just forget the last reading when you're coming to this one or the reading before that. I'm just following the flow of energy. That's all I'm doing. We're not doing some willy-nilly shit here. All right? None of that. All right. Here we go. Okay. What do they think about you? Oh, God, do we even want to know? The Queen of Wands. Well, okay. Okay. There's 2 energies here. You want me to be nice first or be mean second? Right? Exactly. It's the same choice, right? You want me to be nice first? Fine. You don't have a choice anyway. They're very attracted to you. You're very attractive. But you're a very attractive snake. And it really is. I'm seeing the snake. You're very attractive. They think you're hiding something. They think you're doing some kind of wicked voodoo. I said that to you before. It came up in the Cancer reading. I just got done telling you. Put the dog down and pay attention. I just got done telling you all my readings tie together. Right? So of course the Cancer reading from Sunday matters. They're scared shitless of you. You can see through their crap. Right? They think you're doing some kind of, on the flip of that, they think you're doing some kind of wicked voodoo. You got some kind of poison. You know, some sort of hemotoxin coming in, right? Here we go, right? Can't stop bleeding. Rattlesnake is a hemotoxin. It just makes you bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed, right? There you go. Right? They can't figure out, they think you're doing some kind of wicked voodoo. I don't think you are. I just think you're Steve's viewer. I think you're the DF side for most of you, or a couple of enlightened DMs of the soulmate cycle. All right, here we go. What else do we even want to know? Okay. They're firm on this. The Knight of Pentacles on their side, they're firm on this. Because they have to believe this. They don't want to, the narcissist does not want to believe that they made a mistake, that they went on a journey for nothing. They'll make shit up if they have to. Okay? They will make it up. They will lie if they have to. But anyway, with the Knight of Pentacles here, it reads like a Knight of Cups. I may have even Freudian slipped and called it a Knight of Cups. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to myself. But if I did, it's because it feels like a Knight of Cups. This is, what do they think about you? They can't stop thinking about you. You're just there. You're like they don't have anything, how do I describe this? They don't have anything past or future. It's like a still image. When you look at a picture of somebody, you're seeing a millisecond in time, right? You're just, there it is, right there. And that's all they've got. They've got some kind of still of you. They don't acknowledge that you might have grown, you might have done something else, you might have gone somewhere, you might have done things. They know you have. I'm saying they don't acknowledge it, right? Because it comes up in readings all the time, like they'll see, especially in the extended, they see you on a spiritual journey, they see you growing. Yeah, they do. They just don't fucking acknowledge it. That's all. You won't go away. You're a persistent energy. They might also find you stubborn on some level. They might. This person's going to make up all sorts of things about you, right? I mean, in their mind, I mean, who knows? All kinds of crap. I don't know. They'll come up with any excuse because they feel like you put a spell on them. You didn't, but they feel like it. Or I think hemotoxin is a much better example. Okay. Potential final outcome for you. Red with 10 cups. Somebody in fantasy land here. They dream about you a lot. Can I tell you that? Can I go a little deeper here on these? They dream about you a lot. And in the dream, this is the most bizarre fucking person. Who is this? Can I meet them? I think I said that about somebody the other day. Maybe it was in the extended. I don't know. A recent one I did. But can I meet this person? I mean, seriously. In their dreams, it goes bad. You know, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Unreal. Okay. Potential final outcome for you. The Two of Wands. I don't know. I know what I want to say here. I mean, just for once, I want to get the ratings. You know, just for once, let me chase viewers, right? Just for once, chase views, Steve. Tell them something. Tell them it's the rainbow and somebody's coming. I think one of their consequences, I'm just going to say it, I won't get the views for it. People are going to shut off the video like fucking wildfire as soon as these words come out of my mouth. And that's a shame. Okay? That's a goddamn shame. It really is. Because that's life. This is a whole month about consequences. You reap what you sow. I think what this person reaps is you making other plans. Look, if you think I'm a fucking snake who's biting hemotoxin, having dreams about me where we break up even in the fucking dream, and you don't even want to admit that I'm better than what, you know, that you did, that your journey didn't even go well, right? You can't even fucking muster that. I think, you know, I think one of their consequences is you going, well, I'm going to go out with this other person, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether that happens directly through communication, or if you are going out with somebody else and they find out about it. I'm not sure if they find out about it, if this energy, this person would reach out or not. I'm not sure they have the stones for it. I'm not sure. This is a very narcissistic person. They have a hard time admitting they've done anything wrong. This is the type of person that won't apologize. They won't. It's just kind of the way it is. It's always somebody else's fault. Well, you must be doing some wicked voodoo. I don't think you are. But that wicked voodoo applies into their dreams too. Why would the dreams be going bad? Right? Well, the dreams are going bad because you're wrong. You got a soul connection that you're reading wrong. If you read anything wrong, it'll go bad. If you interpret the Bible inappropriately, it can go horribly wrong. Right? This person's interpreting a soul connection that's very strong. I will tell you, the most love I could pull from the deck fucking came out wrong. And your role is maybe to correct them. I'm not sure you can, but I think definitely the consequence is you make other plans. All right. Let's go. Good. Randomly at the bottom of the witches that I'm going to clarify with is 10 cups. I didn't even know that. It's 10 cups. It's 10 cups. And I'm about to clarify 10 cups. With 10 cups. You got dreams too, right? I hope so. 10 cups. Why is it here? Fuck my ass. All right, here we go. 10 cups. Why is it here? Unbelievable. I'm doing a computer install on my little studio computer at the same time I'm doing this, and it keeps giving me fucking trouble. Stop asking me questions. Just install the software. Stop asking me questions. Do you want this? I don't care. Just install it. I'll remove it later. Just fucking stupid thing. All right, here we go. These software companies now, they all make you upgrade. You got no choice, right? You've been using version 13 too long, son. Okay. I haven't changed operating system. I haven't changed anything, but apparently I need to upgrade. Because they said so. Because their company's not making enough money. Fuckers. All right. 10 of Cups. Now they want to put everything on subscriptions, right? You got to have a subscription now for everything. It used to just be Norton and shit like that. Now it's a subscription to your software that cleans your hard drive. They want your updates are going to cost you for $50 a year. You can, oh, fuck off. They're just going broke trying to monetize. That's all they're doing. Stop it. Stop it. I miss the days when you bought a piece of software. It cost $39 and it was yours, right? I want those days back. 9 wands cross 10 cups. Somebody is reading this connection wrong. It's not my place to tell people what they're doing wrong. I just told the software companies. But it's not my place to tell people what they're doing wrong. But I'm going to say, I have to say something. I wouldn't in real life, unless they asked me. But I have a YouTube channel. I have to talk. I have to have a point of view. Otherwise, it's not a very interesting channel. Right? You know, even the girl who melts soaps together, who gets fucking to see what color it'll be, gets 30 million views. She got a point of view. She does. She's all about color of soap. But 9 of Wands, they're feeling this connection wrong. I'm not even going to say reading it. They're feeling it wrong. Why do I say that? Look at the fucking picture, motherfuckers. And I say motherfuckers with love. Okay? Here we go. Where's he looking? He's looking at us, right? Where's the fucking happiness? Where's the sun? It's the other way, isn't it? Yeah. He's turned the wrong way. Somebody's viewing this from the wrong angle. They think you're putting out wicked voodoo and got poison and all this stuff. They're the poison. They're the ones been poisoning themselves in their own dreams. Fucking insane. What's on top? 9 cups. Why is that here? That's from the pre-shuffle. Remember 9 cups? Right? They ended up at the clinic getting this Charlie Sheen full panel the next morning. All right, why is that here? Temperance. What's the bridge? Oh, here it goes. Justice. There you go. It behooves. I was going to say, I was going to find a nastier way to say it, but I'll just say it because justice is nice. Although her shirt's a little low. Let's be honest. Okay, that's inappropriate. But what? It's like when you watch those TV shows in the law offices or the lady cops. The lady cops all got the buttons down and the boobs out. I mean, that ain't happening. Right? If that's happening, I'm heading down to my local police department right now. You got any lady cops here? Can I see one of them? Right? I mean, it is what it is. Inappropriate. Well, that's the word here. Somebody here, it behooves somebody to feel like your connection is wrong and it's whatever. They feel like they're being some kind of rebel in their own mind by walking away and finding something better than Steve's viewer. All right? And that's why the dreams go bad. That's why. This person's got their own kind of justice, their own kind of way of doing things. but it doesn't. It's not even so much that it doesn't fit with the connection. It doesn't even fit with who they are at all. All right? They think all they need is whatever makes them happy, whatever in the moment, short term. It's not. They need more than that. You've got to think long term on what will make you happy. That's the dopamine response, right? Dopamine is released like you take a drag off a cigarette, you get dopamine, right? Dopamine makes you not care about the long-term ramifications of anything. All you care about is right now. Right now it feels good. Right now. That's all I care about. That's dopamine. That's what it does. This person here is a walking dopamine response and with your connection. All right. So they're trying to drown it out with things. It could be somebody who's drinking the connection away. It could be somebody who's deeply in love with you and they drown themselves in alcohol. It could be. It could read that way. All right. Let's pull on the 3 swords. Let's pull on. Let's see where we go. Why is the 3 swords here? It's especially crazy when you watch a show and it's FBI agents, right? Her tits are out. It's not good. The FBI has a strict fucking dress code beyond belief, and it does not involve your shirt being buttoned down to your belly button. It is not the case. N-O-T. All right, here we go with the nine of Pentacles. I always crack up. I don't mind it. I like watching, but it's not realistic. Huh? 9 of Pentacles. I don't even know what the fuck what's on top? Just the star. I was gonna say it. I should have said it. I would have been cool. Forget I pulled the star. Rewind. Okay. Oh, the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, they wish you weren't around. They wish they didn't feel this way about you. Gosh, if only I could pull a card that represented wishes. Huh? Come on, why is the star here? The 3 of Pentacles. They'd rather anywhere other than here. They want something with you, but it feels like they'd have to work too hard to get it. So they wish. They wish they could, I don't know, get themselves off without wanting you to help them. Okay, can I put it that way? I guess. They're running out of spank bank for you. This feels like a love thing in this reading. It really does. If it's a family member, I would call the police. Or a counselor of some kind. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? The most love I could pull from the deck. I'm focusing mostly on the feelings section of this reading. Because this is bullshit. Right? This is the 3D energy of a narcissist. Well, it can't be me. It's got to be them. Steve's viewer is poison. Beautiful snake, though. Right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. All right. They got it wrong. They got it wrong. All right. Queen of Cups. I think also if I'm to tie this energy to them, I think it's just as well you're going out with somebody else or might as their consequence, because I think they're going to try another journey over the mountain. Well, there's got to be something better than Steve's viewer, right? Again, they're going to end in the same disappointment. But you want to know how they feel about you? They love you. It's the most love I can pull from the deck right there. That's a lot of love. It's a Queen of Cups, and she gives the full cup. In their dreams, they give the full cup, but you reject it. That's what's really fucking funny. If I'm to take this read literally, in their dreams, they give the full cup, but you reject it. Right? You throw it back in their face. And then in the 3D, they justify that dream. And that dream probably happens because of their behavior here, because of this part of their brain, their ego. Right? You call somebody poison enough, you're going to dream about the fact that they're poison. It's like going to see a horror movie and then having a nightmare. Right? One fuels the other on some level. All right. Queen of Cups. It's especially true if it's negative energy. Negative energy feeds itself, so it doesn't need a lot of help. So if you give it any kind of energy of your own, it takes off. It's a lot easier to go see a horror movie and have nightmares than it is to go see a love story and have a wet dream. It's a hell of a lot easier on the other side. Here we go. Let's see where we go. In fact, you're often likely to have a nightmare after a feel-good movie. To be honest, you actually are. Not always, but often. It is very, 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 very possible. 8 cups, 8 cups, 8 cups, Bam! There's got to be something better. All this love. I got all this love for Steve's viewer. Love Steve's viewer. It's a gallon-sized cup. There's got to be something better. They got to, there's got to be. They're doing it to themselves. It's everything I said. I read the energy while I'm shuffling. I've already told you what's here. 8 wands. And why is that here? The Ace of Pentacles. There's got to be something better. It's forward movement. They want... We have to consider that this is bookending these where they wish they could get off without you or find somebody else. I mean, it is just... Oh, for fuck's sake. And you keep haunting this person. Can I tell you there's a 6 cups bookending the Queen of Cups? Can I just tell you, you haunt this person. Oh, my God. You're in their nightmares. You're in their regular dreams. You're everywhere. Everywhere. And I think they might show up and tell you about it. They might, but they're going to be a little King of Swordsy if they do. It's possible. You might just find out something. They might find out that you're seeing somebody else or moving in another direction. I don't know. I have no idea. Could play out 1,000 different ways. I'm just giving you the character you're dealing with. And I'm telling you straight up, I want to meet them. I would love to. This is great. I would ask, can I write a paper on you? I mean, seriously, I would publish something, All right. All right, here we go. Queen of Wands. Why is it here? Queen of Wands. Let's go. Let's pull on you, you poisonous fuckers. All right, come on now with your hemotoxin. Good for you. I can't. My heart just keeps bleeding and bleeding. She bit me with the hemotoxin. Yeah, but I bet. It won't stop. All right, here we go. Come on now. It's crossed by the Fool. Sometimes we call this card a leap of faith, right? You got to have faith to jump off that cliff and know that you're going to be okay. This person's afraid of you. We see the little dog. I'm drawn to the little dog. I yelled at somebody earlier in this reading to stop futzing with the dog and pay attention to me, right? You might have heard that. Or if you're a fast forwarder, you missed it. You shouldn't. But anyway, at the end of the day here, everything I say in this reading ties to something. There's the little dog. And that's exactly the dog I had in my mind's eye that they were futzing with, too. Either that or one of those little Shih Tzu things. One or the other. I'm a Belgian Shepherd guy myself. Okay, but anyway, at the end of the day here, somebody here feels like they got no choice but to come in and confront you about this hemotoxin. But they're too afraid to. Imagine in your mind's eye somebody who's all big and puffy and huffy at their house, and they get in their car and they stint out and they're racing over to your place, and they chicken out right before they never get out of the car. They just sit at the curb, right? That's what this is. It's fine, okay? They feel like you're the little dog here nipping at their heels. And they need to talk to you about this because I'm having these dreams and my heart keeps bleeding and you keep rejecting me. You keep rejecting them in their dreams and it's killing their ego. And you're sitting back going, your energy is just sitting there going, I didn't do anything, Steve. I know you didn't. I'm on your side. You're not doing anything. It's not like you're not, nothing. It's just happening naturally because of their thoughts. Again, I gave you the energetic analogy earlier of going to see a horror movie. Right? You come out of there, you're probably going to have a nightmare that night of some kind. Right? All right. Unless you're a psychopath, then you're going to have a wet dream. It's going to be great. Either way, what's on top? That's a Queen of Cups, in case you're wondering. That's it. That's this card over here. Oh, shit. Okay, why is that here? The Sun. Yeah. If this person reaches out, some readers on YouTube have these cards. I don't really need them, but they have these cards that have these words on them, what they would say, and they'll throw the card, I lost myself for a little while, or whatever the card says, whatever. Well, I'm going to give you a Steve version of what they would say. Right? I'd be a lot happier if you were gone, motherfucker. Right? You fucking snake-ass, hemotoxin, Steve Love Tarot bitch. Right? That's what they'd say. I swear to you. Honestly, it is a bit that harsh. On the flip side, this is my desert queen. This is a person who is deeply, it might be, again, it could be a family member. If it is, they deeply love you. But this is the way it feels to me, somebody who is deeply in love with you, and it's horribly inconvenient for them. And they know they want to, but they've created a situation by walking away where they're going to have to eat a lot of crow, right, to come back and talk to you. And they're just not going to do it. This could be somebody at a distance. This could be an ex that's still stewing over you. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, But in their mind, they start thinking, well, I need to go talk to Steve's viewers. Like I told you, Steve's viewers, the little dog, you're nipping at the heels. Fine, I'll just jump, motherfucker. But when I get there, we're going to have a talk, right? Yeah, you're going to have a talk. I wish you were gone. I'd be a lot happier if you were gone. Okay. Because of your hemotoxin. Okay. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Why is it here? Fucking hell. Leave my viewers alone, man. What the hell? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. I'm gonna pull on everything here. This is the most fun I've had pulling a reading in a while. This is great. I love people like this. You got nothing to worry about. You're not really toxic. I don't feel that. Your energy's the static energy that's here. I mean, there's a few assholes here. There always are. They thumbs down the video. I hate this guy. Well, okay, fine. I don't personally watch anything I hate, so I don't know what. I'd like to write a paper on you if you watch stuff you hate. So I don't believe for a moment you hate it, right? It's like what Judge Judy says. People say, you say I'm mean and whatever. Well, if I was mean, you wouldn't watch, And end of story. It's true. So at the end of the day here, I feel most of your energy that's here, and I don't feel any toxin. So I would worry about it. Let this person have their fucking internal fit. It's fine. It's part of the soulmate journey. It's part of how you find your self-worth, right? If you can affect somebody like this, wow, okay, seriously. You are not someone, most people in this world, that I've said this before, their energy goes unnoticed. They're unnoticed. Think about when you walk down the street. If you're part of the soulmate cycle, you're an energy that's been chosen for something. You have some kind of destiny. You probably attract people on some level, either negatively or positively or both. But think about walking down the street. Most people are completely, you don't even notice them, right? Most of the time. They're just there. They're like background scenery in a cartoon, It is what it is. Most people don't notice that either, that the background scenery in a cartoon just repeats. Most people don't actually notice that. They're not paying attention to it, and they know that. So they don't care. They just draw 2 or 3 scenes, and they just keep repeating. All right, here we go. Knight of Pentacles. Why is it here? That's basically most people. They're kind of cogs in a way. If they're not if they don't have any real destiny, they're just sort of existing in. They're connected to everything, but their energy isn't really protected per se. It's not really. There's nothing. If anything happens to it, nobody's going to come. No energies are going to come and save it. That kind of a thing, right? But everybody is connected, and everybody does matter. It's just some people's energy has a purpose. It has something it needs to do to affect the other energies, either positively or negatively, which is a long-winded definition of a destiny, right? But it's all about energy and everything being connected. 8 cups, crossing this. You won't go away. That's what they think about you. It backs up everything I said here. You won't go away. Okay. What's on top? The Death card. You won't go. You just keep coming back. Death, rebirth. They think they get rid of you and you come back. This is what they think about you. I'm giving you the 3D person, and I'm being honest. All right. And I had to shoot it the way I shot it over here. Say what I said, because those decks that have what they would say to you don't have what I said. And what I said is very accurate, and you can see it playing out here. I wish you were gone, motherfucker. I wish you were dead, motherfucker, but you keep coming back. Right? It's a bit of that. All right? I'd be a lot happier if you were fucking gone, you toxic fucking snake. That's what they're thinking. But it's not really how they feel. They don't really feel that way about you. Okay? It's all just a mask, a cover. And it takes a lot of energy to keep a mask up. They're getting tired. It's wearing down. All right? That's why this isn't that bad of a sign. It's not that great. Not the card I was hoping for, but I'll take it. 2 of Wands. Why is the Death card here? The King of Pentacles. My life would be a lot better if you were gone. Just when I get my shit together, you come back. I think you think the same thing about this person. Some of you think the same thing about this person. Just when I get my shit together. Oh, yeah, Steve, I started dating Toby. Right? Or I don't know. Bobby, Billy, Sally, whoever. Right? And now they're, yeah, they're coming, yeah. Then they pop back in my head. It might be some of you. It could flow both ways. But definitely for them, they feel like just when they get stable, that's when you pop in. Well, of course. It's a deep soul connection. You can distract yourself from it. But as soon as it gets calm, it comes back. In a big way. Bigger. The death card is saying bigger and badder each time. Right? Right when things get calm, Steve's viewer comes back. I got you. It's not your fault. None of this is. It's all their fault. They're trying to reason with a hurricane. They're trying to distract themselves from a soul connection that's bigger than them, bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than Steve Love Tarot, bigger than Flem the Parrot, which is pretty big. Wow. Oh my God. It was crossing here. It was crossing here. And now it's crossing here. It's the Eight of Cups again. What did I say? Rewind. I said a lot of things. But what did I say earlier about when I pulled this? I said, well, I'm not going to get any ratings for saying it. Right? You want me to say they're setting their intentions and coming towards you. I could say that. Right? But it'd be a lie. I think you're looking elsewhere. I think their consequences, it's now your turn to go find something better. That doesn't mean you're not. Look, don't turn into this person. It doesn't mean that you're not going to connect with this. This person's going nowhere. Go. Bang Tommy, bang Sally, bang Jimmy, bang all three of them at the same fucking time in the same fucking room. I don't care. This energy is not going anywhere at all. It's a soul connection. I just said it's bigger than Flem the Parrot and all of us. It's a lot. Okay? It's not going anywhere. You could teach this person, I think you teach this person a lesson by doing what comes naturally to you, which is, well, I'm going to go out with somebody else. I'm going to go talk to somebody else. And you know damn well that they're going to find out about it. And that's a good thing. Okay? It is what it is. The connection's not going anywhere. Just like for them, right? You keep coming back, they'll keep coming back for you. It will. It's just sometime, at some point, if the DM side doesn't get real, you're not going to be there when they come back. Right? Somebody else is going to answer the door in a towel and say, what the fuck are you doing here? Who the hell are you? Right? There you go. What's on top? The High Priestess. Why is that here? The Four of Pentacles. You're going to scare the shit out of them. Look, this ties me all the way motherfucking back to the Sunday Cancer reading. Cancer readings are always all signs on this. It's the theme energy of this soulmate cycle. If you're part of the soulmate cycle, you're an honorary Cancerian. You should be reading Cancer fucking horoscopes. I don't care what sign you are. Read your sign. I'm a Scorpio, Steve. Well, read your fucking Scorpio. Read your rising. Read your moon sign. And go read a Cancer reading too. It'll tell you what's going on in the soulmate cycle. It'll keep you posted. Okay? Just while the soulmate cycle is going on. So, until the early 2030s. So, you got plenty of time. At the end of the day here, you scare the motherfucking shit out of this person. You scare the motherfucking shit out of this person. Right? By being independent. By being whatever. By being able to see through them. Right? I don't know. But bookending the Two of Wands, if you want verification on what I said, is the Nine of Pentacles. You're going somewhere else. You're moving in some other direction. That's their consequence. March is all about consequences, reaping what we sow. That's the way the cookie crumbles, right? There haven't been consequences for a while for the DMs in this cycle. Out in societal energies, haven't been consequences. Nothing seems to come of it. The most horrific things happen and nothing comes of it, right? Whereas in the past, something would have. That's changing here in March. But also the lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 3rd of the month, I believe it is. That's a very important thing as well. Getting rid of a lot of redundancy, for lack of a better way to put it, in routines and ways of thought. Asking yourself, am I fated? Is this part of my... We got a lot of supposed fates Some of them are good, some of them are not good. We're getting rid of the not good ones. It changes, I think I said in the write-up, it changes your filter. I thought of it like an air conditioning system with a filter in it, and when you change the filter, suddenly the air gets better and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit of that. You get a new filter for your intuition. Final message to you. What else you want to tell my people? Give me one card in the crossing card. We don't need the full Monty here. It's been a big reading. It really has. Yeah, we can't escape it. The Tower crossing the Knight of Wands. The Tower crossing the Knight of Wands. We cannot escape it. This is a message for you. It's a final message to you. It's got nothing to do with the reading. Okay? Not everybody goes to the extended, but I'll definitely be pulling the motherfuck out of this. Something very... I think this even came up in the last extended I did. I'm not sure. It might have been in the World Point one, but something very sudden. A huge major arcana sudden change is making its way to you. Okay? And things change very quickly. I believe the message from the World Point Extended for this was not to question it based on how fast it happens or judge it based on how fast it happens or what it is. All right? It feels to me very positive. Okay? I'll put it that way. All right? But again, make your own decisions. If you want to look at something negative, that's fine. I tend not to see the point in that because like energy attracts like energy. You know? If something, I get it, something, oh God, Steve, something bad happens, you want me to take a positive attitude? Oh, fuck no, I'm not one of those positivity people. Those people always end up in therapy because the world will ultimately pop that bubble. It does it quite easily because nobody's capable of the pure positivity required for that to work, right? It only takes, I used to say it only takes one drop of Windex to ruin 5 quarts of chili. You got delicious chili, 5 quarts of it. Oh, I'm 5 quarts positive, Steve. It only takes one negative thought, one drop of Windex, and the whole fucking thing tastes like window cleaner. Right? Ruins the whole thing. So nobody's capable of that. But if this is something that is negative that happens, try not to judge it. The message is still the same. Don't judge it too quickly. Don't judge it based on the speed of what happened. It happened very fast. Give it a minute to settle. You might just find it's something pretty good. So try to be neutral about it. As neutral as you can be. Okay? That's your reading. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. All right. Good luck.